Hey Assassins, this is Wheel and welcome back to another Wheel Assassin guide. In this one, I'll be showing you guys how to build Falcon from Falcon and the Winter Soldier over on Disneyplus. Now if you haven't checked out the series, I can highly recommend it. It is so good so far. Who else does not like the new Captain America? Hands up in the comments down below, because I for one do not like him. But I do like Falcon and of course Bucky over here as well. Now in today's video we will be starting to build Falcon himself, and then we can go ahead and build Bucky in the next tutorial that will be coming in the next few hours after this upload as well. So I'll try and sort of link them together so you can go straight from one to the other, or you know, if you start on Bucky you can go back to Falcon as well. So you can have the awesome duo in your Minecraft worlds. I just want to give a huge shout out to Funko Pop vinyl because these creations are designed from their amazing Funko Pops. Now, I personally don't have these two Funko Pops in my collection at the moment. Sad times, crying face. But I am going to be I'm going to definitely pick them up. Like, they are so cool. But for now, let's make a digital version of them. Let's grab the bits and bobs we need and get started. Alright guys, so to get us started in today's video, let's take some black concrete, some red wool, and of course a block of iron as well. Now these are not all the materials of course, but they definitely help us get started. Let's go ahead and jump to the floor. Go ahead and place two layers of 3 black concrete like so. Nice one. Then we're actually going to go ahead and build this back for about, let's go 2 more behind these. And also build up the layers like that. We place 1 block down here and build 3 across the top of it. Like that, so we have like a big shape here for the shoe. Then we'll go ahead and place 1 in the middle here, another 3 just here, another 3 over the top, and then finish it up with the 3 on the top of that one as well, at the back there. Nice one. Now we can actually go ahead and take our block of red wool. What we want to do is spin around to the back of this. Place yourself a block of black concrete just here in the center. Then we're actually going to go ahead and take 4 blocks of red wool up on both sides of this block of black. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so, and then we'll place 2 just here. Finish it up at the top with another black concrete block, like so. So it looks like a big fat H, which is pretty cool. We also want to go ahead and sort of bring this around to the front, but a little bit smaller. So we actually go ahead and bring this one forward by 2, this one forward by 2, this one 4x2, this one 4x2, and then finally these 2 as well. Then we connect them up in the middle, and then we actually go ahead and put ourselves a block of iron down here. Oh, sorry, a block of black concrete down here, like so, and then a block of iron at the top here. This block of iron will have a block of black concrete on top of it to match up with the block of black concrete on the back. Iron goes on both sides, and then 1 iron over the top of that black concrete in the center as well. And that is 1 leg, just like so. So now then, to give our Falcon the impression that he's sort of hovering in midair, a little bit floating, what we want to do is take our black concrete, build a similar design to this shoe, but we want to actually go ahead and build it just by a block back, and also a block raised from the floor. So we're going to go to the second row of the shoe, go around to the side and the second block here, place a temporary block just here, and then build 1, 2, 3, just like so, and then remove the temp block. Like that. Now we can start from this row here. Build this up for 2 layers, add in your 1 block on top as we did for this shoe just here. Then we'll come behind this and we want to go ahead and bring this back for the 2 that we did down there. 1, 2, and 1, 2, and of course build up these 2 layers. Then we want to go ahead and build connecting up like that, and then we'll actually go ahead and stick a block here, and then we'll go ahead and add in a layer of 3. Then finally, we'll go ahead and add in another layer of 3, a block up here, and then we're actually able to go ahead and sort of work on our feet a little bit more. So before we do that, let's go ahead and bring 1, 2, and 1, 2 blocks of black concrete in there as well. So exactly the same shoe design, just raised up and back by 1 block. Pretty cool. This really helps us out because we can take ourselves our black concrete now, fill in that little gap there, so it kind of tears up from the front and also the back. And we'll go ahead and add in a little tab on the back here. Oh, we've already got it. Okay, my mistake. So we're going to go ahead and build in our H. So remember what we did at the first bit. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, one over the top, and then 1, 2, 3, like so. Do our iron design by going block of iron here, one here, one here, black concrete in the center, and then block of iron in the top section, like so. Then we want to go ahead, spin around to the back, and build the bigger H. So we go up 4 on both sides. Then we go up 2 in the middle. A black concrete goes in the center, like so. Then we build up our red just in here to match up to the iron, like that. Let's also do the same here, like so. Beautiful. Alright, that's looking awesome. Okay, so you may have already seen in the intro of this video, but my Falcon over here has wool pants. That is not right. We're actually going to use ourselves black concrete, only because with the wool over there, I went ahead and used that so I could actually see the concrete outline, because as you know, the black concrete is so dark we can't actually see the little variation there in between our blocks. So we need to go ahead and use the black wool just to mark it out. We're going to go ahead and take 1, 2, 3 black concretes from this right foot, as if we were facing the way Falcon would be facing, and then go to the left for 3. Also bring this forward down here for, let's go for 2 at the moment. You can obviously trim that back if we need to later. Cool. Then we'll go ahead and bring ourselves a row of 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and build the 4 out, like so. Then we want to go ahead and build this row of 4 up and out until we reach the perimeter of both feet. So we're going to go ahead and go 2 out this side, and it should just be the 1 on this side, like so. So actually a very long row, I think of about 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, cool. Okay, that's nice. Now we can go ahead and fill in the little gaps. So 2 blocks just here. Then we'll come up to this side and we'll go ahead and do like a strange thing. So we'll place 1 block here and a block just there, like so. Cool. Now then, around the corner, this is where it gets a bit weird. We go around to this corner just here. So I'm actually on the left. We want to go ahead and drop down. Go ahead and bring out this top section, the 7, out by a block here, and then out by 3 along here, like so. This will this will then allow us to go back under, and we can actually go ahead and build like a strange design in. So just about here, we can bring 2 along like so, then build 3 along there, and then 1 block up just there like so. So as you can see, it kind of goes into a curve around the left side there, which is pretty neat. Okay, around the front. So the front side, a little bit easier than the rest of the build. Go ahead and add in 2 a block above the iron there, 3 just here, a 1 block just there, like so, and we don't need to trim the under part because we already did that earlier. We'll place a block just here. We will go out on top of this block for 1, and then out by 3 to the left, like so. Go back to this iron block and place a block in here. Then go ahead, fill in this little gap just here, and then come up to above this 3, add in 3, and then bulge out the 3 just by 1 block as well, like so. So now the trousers are actually connected, which is perfect. Okay, nice one. Okay, because my Falcon is very like muscular, we're going to go ahead and build this as if we were building a pixel art first of all. So we'll start from the front and sort of build a 2D shape, and then we'll start to bring it back and mold it into a 3-dimensional shape for the back, where we can build the little red wing on the back there as well. Pretty awesome stuff. Is it called red wing? Maybe I'm wrong about that. I hope I'm not though. Let me know if I am though in the comments down below. Alright, let's take our block of iron. We're also going to go ahead and grab ourselves some new materials. We're just going to take ourselves some black wool as well this time, some red concrete, block of gold, and some light grey concrete. So back to our block of iron. Let's go ahead and outline this entire belt line. So a block goes in the center, 3 here, 3 on the side, the whole 7 on the back, 3 up this side, and then 3 here like so. Next, I might go a little bit fast in this section, so if you guys do need to pause the video at any point, feel free to do so of course. So next, let's take our red wool. We will go up 3 blocks here, 3 blocks here, 2 blocks here, 2 blocks here, another 2 here, and then 2 lots of 3 just here, like so. Pretty nice. We actually take our black concrete, we'll place 2 blocks in here, 2 blocks the other side as well, and we'll place 2 blocks of iron above these, like so. Next we'll take our light grey concrete. We'll go 2 here, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and then final 2 just here. Kind of like an outline to our red wool. Then we'll take a block of gold and we'll place 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here for the signature Falcon logo. Then we'll go ahead and take our black concrete again, place 1 on top of the iron on both sides, and actually go ahead and run this down the side of the iron and up above the iron for 2. Well, up above this block for 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like so. Sweet. Okay, we can actually drop that back down from the top of this 5 for 3. 1, 2, 3 on both sides. 1, 2, 3 like so. Nice one. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and add in 2 in line with the 3. 1, 2, and again this side as well. These are going to be for our shoulders and our arms. Okay, the next thing we need to do is actually go ahead and go to our gold. Take your red concrete, go 2 blocks here, fill in this little space and this little space, place a block here and 1 here. Then go ahead, go back to where your gold is, in line with your gold, place another block here and another block here of red concrete. Fill in the little gaps here with light grey concrete. Then go ahead and outline this light grey with 2 red and 2 red here, like so. Finally, let's take our light grey concrete, go 2 up here, 1 here, and then we'll go ahead and go 2 up here, 1 here, and then we'll actually go ahead, fill in this 3, run it along this gap here, go back to your red, and go ahead and bring this along to the other side of the red, like so. It's looking pretty cool actually. Okay, the next thing we can do is actually go ahead and use our black concrete again, and we'll go ahead and mark out this top shoulder. So just by adding in 2 black concretes on both sides, like so. That is pretty cool actually. Let's take our red concrete, go to here where the light grey is, and fill in a 4 block gap, like so, and also over here, like so. Cool. And then we'll go ahead and go to here, place a block of iron on both sides. Then take your red concrete, go 2 underneath the iron and 1 out on both sides. So this one is on the right and this one is going to be on the left. 1, 2 on the left, like so. On your left, good reference. And then we'll go ahead and take ourselves our I may need to go and get some new dimensions. I think I've run out of dimensions. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I got those new dimensions. All we need to do is go ahead and go under our red, take in our black concrete, go along for 3, like so. Go up for another 1 just here so you're in line with your red. Drop down from this one for 2. Actually, let's go 3, but this bottom one we're going to knock off in a second. You want to go ahead and add in a finger just here by adding in 1 block and then knock off that corner, like so. Also add in a block just there as well. As you can see, it looks like a curled hand, which is pretty cool. Do the same on the opposite side as well. So we want to go ahead and add in 1, 2, 3. Go up so we're in line with our red, like so. Drop down for 1, 2, 3. Bear in mind the bottom one is temporary. So we go to the right and place our little finger. Then we go ahead and take out that block there. And 1 more block goes in there like so. That is looking very silly at the moment, but it will look pretty cool once it's done. Okay, so going back to sort of the shoulder blade area, well, as it goes up to the shoulder blade. On this block here, we can place a block of iron on both of these, like so, and then we can actually go ahead and place 1, 2 black concrete as well, like so. Going to the sides of your Falcon, we want to go ahead and build the hands to make them a bit more 3D. So we drop down to this hand here, where we made this weird design. We will go ahead and bring ourselves like an imaginary couple blocks in here. Actually, we shouldn't need to. No, it's all good. We can actually just use ourselves the block of iron, place 2 here. Then we'll go ahead and place 2 black underneath that, and 2 out from that just here, so we can see it in the little gap between our hands. Then we'll place black concrete here, and then we'll do the same again with our wool for like a 4 cluster like so. Then we'll finally finish up this side by adding in 1, 2, 3, 4 black concrete like so. Then we'll do a nice square of red wool in there, and then 3 black concrete over the top, like that. Underneath here, you can actually go ahead and build 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in, like that, if you want to. And then we want to go ahead and build this hand on the opposite side as well. So it depends where you started on where you're going to have to do the other one. But I'm going to do mine over here. So 2 blocks of iron just here, next to our finger. Then we'll make our 4 cluster of red wool. We will drop down here and place ourselves black wool, going out for the 2, so it's in between that gap. Then I'll place my black concrete, and then I'll do another cluster of 4 black wool, so they're also facing in the gap. What we're going to do before we carry on is fill in this little gap with black concrete on both sides, like so. We'll come back and fix the inner sort of workings of our Falcon later on as well. For now, drop down here and place 1, 2, 3, 4. Go up the side for 1, 2, 3, 4, so you're in line with your red. And then we'll go ahead and fill it over for 3, like so. That is looking awesome. Okay, the next thing we can do, go ahead and stick an imaginary block just here. Place yourself a block of iron on top of it. Then go ahead and add in 2 blocks just here of black concrete. In between these lots of 2 block black pillars, going to go ahead and add in pillars of 3, going along for 3, if that makes sense, like so. So we'll do the same over here. So we want to go ahead and add in our kind of imaginary block just about here, and then our block of iron on top, then our 2 high pillar, and then we'll fill in this little gap between the pillars with 3 high pillars, like so. That is very, very cool. Okay, then we can also go ahead and take our red concrete and place 2 lots of these 3 pillars on top. 3 lots of these 3 pillars on top even, like so. That is very neat as well. So to finish up our arms, to make them into an arm shape, all we need to do is go to this block of iron down here, and you've got the 2 blocks of black concrete above it. Build the top one out on both sides, just by a block. Now what we can do is use this as a bit of a stencil, which is really helpful. We want to go behind this and place ourselves a block of black just here. Then we'll add in 2 red just like so, and another 2 red just here. From this you can go ahead and actually build up another 2 just there. Then we'll place ourselves a black concrete just there, and then also 1 up here. And then finally we can stick ourselves 1, 2, 3 black concrete up the side of the red, like so. Maybe that's a little bit confusing. I'll do it slower on the other side. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go for a block just about here, like so. Then we'll take 1, 2, 3 red, like so. So on this side it's going to be a little bit more open, so we can just go ahead and sort of trim that down, like that. Cool. We'll do the same over here, like that. And then build it out a block, like so. Build this into a 4 block cluster, like that. Place yourself a black concrete block just there to finish up where the wings are going to be. And then finally take yourself 1, 2, on my other side it's 3. Let me just do it like that, there we go. Blocks of black concrete to end up the red. So you basically have this shape just here. Okay, very nice. And then finally we can take our black concrete and run it along between our 2 arms, like so. What I recommend doing, guys, is to save yourself from confusion. He says, getting confused with his own words. We are going to go ahead and stick ourselves a black concrete block just here. 1 just here. Let's do the same on the opposite side. So 1 up here and 1 just there. And then we can actually go ahead and sort of carry this back now. So we want to go ahead, go to this pillar here and build this out by 2, like so. And now we can fill in this red section with 2 rows of 3, making a 6 block shape, and this section over here for our shoulders. So now the entire sort of diameter of the head up here is pretty much looking good. We can now go ahead and fill in that row just there as well. Not the back row though, because we want to leave room for the red wing back there. But there we go. That is pretty sexy. It has come down to the moment of truth, guys. Building Falcon's wings. I mean, the thing that calls him Falcon. We are building it now. So we're going to add ourselves a couple more materials on the end of what we already have. So some red stained glass and also some shroom lights, which I never used in tutorials, so it's actually quite nice to grab them today. Now we're going to need a lot of iron, as you can see. We will also, oh my goodness me, Wheel Assassin, what are you doing, bro? We're also going to need some block of netherite, guys. Just swap out your gold for that netherite. Ah, almost forgot materials. Okay, so what we need to do is go to this block of black concrete, sorry, and this one here, and build along for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just connect it up like so. Build out 5 from the 7, like that. Build down this end of the 5 for 3, 1, 2, 3, and the other side exactly the same, 1, 2, 3. So there were 4 going down in total. Build 2 here, and another 2 this side. Then we can actually take our block of netherite. We will go down for 4 underneath this 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll go ahead and build down 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 finally here. Then we can go ahead and actually go back up our 4 to the third one and add in 2 rows of block of iron, like so. Then we'll take ourselves red stained glass and we'll place a kind of 2 layered lot of 3 in there, so it's a total of 6. Go behind this and also do another layer, and then finally add in shroom lights to match up with your red concrete there. That should also line up with the black concrete up the top here. That just gives the light look to our red wing. Let's go ahead and fill in this with block of iron now, like so. Go to here, this little gap under our wings, and place 2 blocks of iron in there, and 2 blocks of iron in there. We can go out to the side of these netherite blocks and place 2. And on both sides, of course. And then you can go back in behind these, placing 1, and then down for 1 as well. Like so. You can also fill in that little gap there if you want to as well. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that's looking amazing. Okay, nice one. Now then, this gets a little bit weird, so I'm just going to go double check my dimensions. I'll be right back. Okay, so for this next part, we go ahead and take our black concrete. We go to the iron that's underneath our red concrete. We go ahead and fill in 2 here, like a line of 3. Two lots of these 3, if that makes sense. And then we'll bring it down by another one as well. Sorry guys, I get my numbers confused so easily. Like, it's not exactly impossible to get your numbers mixed up, but I just seem to be able to do it all the time, which is annoying. We're going to go ahead and add in 3 blocks of netherite here, 1 here, and 1 here, to make those 2 kind of go back a little bit more, like so. Very cool. Next we'll go ahead and add in a row of black concrete on top of the iron for the belt. And then we'll go ahead and add in ourselves our sort of wings now, which is very, very important. So for our wings, let's go ahead, take our black concrete, place 1 next to this netherite block just here, and 1 on the other side too. Boom. Then we can go ahead and go taking ourselves our light grey concrete down for 3 on that block of black concrete on both of these. Then we'll go ahead and place 1, 2, 3 down like so. Same over here. Remember, what you do to one side, you've got to do to the other as well to get the symmetry right. Let's go ahead and do another 3. So 1 is overhanging the bottom. Same over this way. Then we'll go ahead and add in another 3. Oops, like so. Same over here. And then the next step is where we start to angle it back up. So we go back up for 3. So 1 is overhanging the top instead of the bottom. Cool, and then we'll go ahead and do the downwards 3 on both of these, like so. Then we'll go ahead and add in ourselves the upwards 3, and then finally a downwards 3 as well. So you basically have like 2 points where this goes upwards, and then 2 points, well 3 points actually, that goes down. So let's do it over here as well. So upwards there, and then downwards here. So we're just past our hands as well, which is great. Now then, this is the fun part. We get to outline all of this to make it make sense. So we take ourselves a block of black concrete, placing it basically in a zigzag shape all the way back up to that one just there, and here as well. Cool. Now we can go ahead and go 1, 2, 3 red wool up from the ends, placing a black concrete on top. So 1, 2, 3, and then black concrete on top. Now all we need to do is start to tier this up, so we can go black concrete going up in a what am I saying? A diagonal angle like that, so it goes into the rest of the body, which we've already pretty much done all of it, so we just need to add in that 1. So we add in 3 red wool, then that 1 black concrete. And now fill in the rest of the shape with your red wool. So even here, so basically in between our black concretes just here. This is actually a satisfying part because we actually cover up the back a little bit, so we don't have to fill in such a big space, which is pretty lazy, but always good. It's always good when we don't have to place things that we don't need to necessarily. Oh, let's just connect that. There we go. And then here as well. Perfecto. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Let's just go underneath this, check everything is looking smooth. Everything is looking great. That is looking amazing. What we'll probably do next, guys, is fill in these spaces, and then we'll work on Falcon's head as well. Right, so for the inside of the hands, it may sound a little bit confusing, so I'll go nice and slowly. All we need to do is build these black concrete blocks going back into the wings back here. So we just sort of fill in the body, even there. That would be pretty good as well. So even if it overhangs the body, it's all good. Because you just fill this in just to make it less hollow, less light back here. Because at the end of the day, humans don't really have light on the inside of their body. If they do, they're a superhero. Which I know Falcon is a superhero, but it's not his power, which is unfortunate. But we just want to go ahead and fill this in so there's no daylight showing through anymore. Oh, there we go. Like so. Now the next thing we can do is actually make the hands a little bit more thicker and make them look, you know, much better. So let's go to this hand first of all, the one on the right side if you're looking at him from the front. I want to go ahead and add in a diagonal pattern from this red that I've done here. So I'm going to go ahead and bring my black concrete to the back for those 2 rows. Then I'll go ahead and bring this forward by a row, like so, for those 2 rows. And then I'll finally finish it up with red concrete for these final 2 rows as well, like so. See what I mean? That looks a little bit better. And here, just add in your black concrete to match up to your black wall. Yeah, that looks much better. So same over here. All we need to do is go ahead and add in black concrete to the back wall, black concrete next to our black wall. Then we go ahead and outline this black concrete just by coming out a block, and then finish it up with a red on top. So the reds never actually join at the corners like that. They are constantly diagonal going like so. And there you go, it looks a little bit more muscular as well, which is pretty awesome. So I think it's just time for the head. What I've actually gone ahead and done, guys, is scrapped my entire hotbar of materials because I've grabbed a load more. And these are all new ones, apart from... okay, some of them are not new, but most of them are. Let's take some stripped dark oak wood, some black concrete powder, some grey concrete, some black concrete, a block of iron, and some black stone as well. First things first, take your stripped dark oak wood. We're going to go down to here of our black concrete and our light grey concrete. And we want to build this along, trying to get the wood to stay in a vertical shape instead of just going horizontally along like so. It is a little bit tricky because we do need to come out a block as well. And to come out a block, we go along for 4 on both sides. So, like so. Now the next thing we need to do is actually place our black concrete powder. Now if I was to place this even in this little gap, it plummets to its doom. So what we need to do is grab ourselves a thing called a barrier block. So to get yourself a barrier block, I am on PlayStation 4 edition of Bedrock Minecraft, but if you guys are on Xbox as well, this works great. And if you're on PC, I'm pretty sure it'll work the same way on Bedrock as well. So all you do is click the right button on the D-pad to open your chat and commands menu, or whichever button it is for you on computer. We type in here /, and then we actually go for give, just there. Now you want to leave a space and put @s, that means yourself, and then you finally put in barrier, just a block away as well, a space away even. And then we go ahead and enter that, and a barrier block will appear in your inventory. Now this says it's giving me 1, but I can spam this as many times as possible, and I'll have many. One thing to remember with barriers, is once you place it, and then kind of highlight off of it on your hotbar, it vanishes. So it is still there, but it's invisible. So we go ahead and place 3 just here, and then come away from that. Now we can go ahead and take our black concrete powder, place 3 in here, 1 here and 1 here, 1 here and 1 here, and then up 1 on both sides. Next, take your stripped dark oak wood and go out to 4 on the left and right sides. Now it's going to go a little bit weird with our wood, like I was telling you about the vertical and horizontal wood, so we can sort that out later. It's not a big deal, but I quite like to make mine as, you know, kind of presentable as possible. Then we'll go 4 over here as well. Next we'll go ahead and do another row of 4, so we actually get the sort of stubble going. And then we can actually replace this wood here. Like so. Okay, the next thing we need to do is place 1 more block. Oh, sorry, a row of 3 here, and then 1 block there. So, row of 3, and then 1 block there. And then we can go ahead and fill in our mouth by adding in 1 block, and then 3 here. And then 3 bits of black concrete powder over the top, in between those little gaps, like so. Next, take your grey concrete, place 2 in here, 2 in here, 2 in here, and 2 in here, and build these out. Just by 1 block, like so. Go up the side and place 2, well, a cluster of 4 pretty much, because 2 of them do stick out from the head, like so. Now we go back into where the head is, and where the nose would be, we add in 2 blocks of grey concrete on both sides. Then we add in 2 blocks of stripped dark oak wood, and then finally 2 lots of grey to connect the glasses, well, the goggles, like so. Take yourself black concrete, go to here and place a cluster of 4, and here place a cluster of 4, going into more sort of towards the nose than the exterior of the head, the outside of the head. Place yourself 2 stripped dark oak here, and then basically fill up the rest of the goggles with this block, like so. That is so cool. Then we'll go ahead and take our grey concrete. We will place 1 just about here and 1 just about here. Then we can actually go ahead and bring out a nice row that goes all the way along here and stops on the middle 3 for the blocks of the nose. So these 4 basically, bringing out for 2. Then these 3 in the middle, we'll place 2 rows of 3 iron, like so. That is so cool. Okay, I'm sorry I'm saying cool a lot, I just love this build. We will go ahead and go above the goggles now, leaving this block off. We'll go to here and add in our stripped dark oak wood all the way along, and leaving that block off on the other side. Finally, take yourself your black stone, go across the top of that, and 1 here, and 1 here, and then we'll build the side and the back of the head. Okay, so we need to add 3 layers onto the back of our head. So going on to here and add 3, so you connect almost to the other side. You kind of fill over the gap. Then we'll go ahead and go to here and do the same. 1, 2, 3, and actually go 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, and 4, like so. Build this up to a nice height just below this grey, like so. Then here you want to build out. You want to build up like a cluster of 4, and then out for the 4. Then you can finish up the rest of these blocks until you reach that block there. Here above the ear, replace this one with 1 grey concrete, just so it shows the goggles going over the ears a little bit. Now let's do the same on the opposite side. So build up this bit up until just before the goggles. Build a cluster of 4 here with kind of a row going out. Then finish up the head up here. And then we go ahead and place 1 block in for the goggles, like so. Cool. And for the very, very back of the head, all we must do is go ahead and add in a very large area. So on top of this black concrete, add in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then go out on the sides. So you've got like a row of 11 up on here. Build this one up to this height here, and we'll get to the next step. Now then, all it is for our final step is taking our black stone, going along the top of the kind of head outline, like this, all the way around the perimeter, and then you go ahead and fill in this gap here, like that. And then you also bring this one right back over on the top of this kind of last line of hair. So bring this all back, stop on that last corner one just here, then bring it back for the back, like so. And there you have it, 1 falcon ready for action. Oh my goodness me, that's so cool. Well, there you have it, guys. That is how to build your very own Falcon for your Minecraft worlds. Thank you so much for watching. I really honestly do appreciate it so much. I really like having you guys build along with me. It is so fun to have a amazing community now around me to, you know, share my creations with. It's just so legendary. It really is awesome. If you did enjoy this one, please be sure to drop a like. Falcon and I would really appreciate it, and it's just amazing to see. If you'd also like to stick around for Bucky coming very soon, like I said, I'll try and drop him at the same time as Falcon so they can sort of team up, go fight some bad guys together. Definitely consider subscribing for that one and joining the Assassin Hood today. It is 100% free, of course, and you just never miss an upload, which is awesome. Anywho, guys, check me out on my social medias. All the links will be on the screen right now. Hallelujah. And yeah, I will see you guys at the next Wheel Assassin video coming very soon. Goodbye for now, everybody. Stay safe and have an excellent rest of your day. Stay tuned for the next Falcon and Winter Soldier episode as well on Disneyplus. Goodbye for now.